Willie D Live.
What's up, family? TV personality and Real Housewives of Atlanta fame, Porsha, is going through it. This after her divorce. Porsha says she's been unable to find anyone, to fill the void her husband left behind. Yeah, fam. And see, y'all thought Porsha was just with dude for the money. Y'all thought she didn't love that dude. Yeah. Porsha said, man, it's tough trying to find somebody to fill the void. Y'all think she's sincere? Some people saying, yeah, you missed that void of that money. You miss dude, you miss his money. She was crying some crocodile tears too. But here's the deal, fam. She said this time she's going to do things differently. This time she's going to heal. And then she'll put herself out there again for love. I ain't got no problem with that, fam. I ain't got no problem with that at all. That's what we all should do when we are done in a relationship. Especially when we've been wounded in a relationship, it ain't the time to jump right back into one. I know nobody wants to be lonely, but the worst thing is to go into another relationship and you take that old baggage, because I'm going to tell you what happened. Oftentimes, we bring that old baggage into a relationship and we end up destroying a relationship that could have been good for us. Think about what I'm saying. Imagine if before you enter that relationship where you brought that toxicity into, that you healed, you allowed yourself to heal first. Then you met that person. Imagine how much better that relationship would have been. This is if we were honest with each other, because, a lot of us, we think it's always somebody else's fault. We absolutely cannot fathom that we did something to cause the breakup. So imagine if you was right and then you met that person that you let get away. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of us got those stories. I got them. I got one, man. I probably got two or three. I ain't got three, but I got at least one or two, right? Yeah, you let one get away, man, because you was not ready. You was not ready. Your mind wasn't right. Your heart wasn't right. Your spirit was not right when the right person actually came along. Yeah. She said that she was looking for somebody to fill that void. And she was so desperate, she started thinking about dating women. Like, and she was like, I don't know if I like women that much. I know for a fact I don't like men that much. Like, I don't hate women that much. I would not be that discontent with women where I could look at a dude and be like, yeah, I want some of that. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. So this is why I don't understand that logic at all, where people are dating and, these are supposedly heterosexual people dating. And because they had a few relationships that didn't work out with heterosexuals, they decide, you know what? Maybe I should try some of this same-sex stuff, you know what I'm saying? I've tried. The thing is, you haven't dated everybody on that side. You haven't dated everyone of the opposite sex. So how do you come to that conclusion so fast? You know what? Every guy I've dated has done me wrong. I think I'm gonna start eating some. You know what I'm saying? Every woman has did me dirty, man. You know what? I'm gonna start letting the dude hit it from the back. Get on my knees. I can't see it, fam. I don't understand it. I've never, ever, ever been remotely that dissatisfied with my relationships with women. See, one of the things that people have to do is take their bitter, learn to take their bitter with their sweet. I've always been that dude. I can take my bitter with my sweet. I can be honest with myself. Every major relationship that I've been in, even if I was done dirty the most, I did a little dirty, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't all the way right, you know, I contributed some, you know? Yeah. Sometimes I did most of the bad contributing, and sometimes I did most of the good contributing. But when you play this game called love, the results may vary. Anytime you end a relationship, there should always be a cooling off period before you even think about even looking at a potential partner. There should be a cool off period. Not interested in going out on no dates. Not interested in meeting up, having a cup of coffee, DMing, none of that. Give it a complete break and learn yourself. I'm telling you, fam, I went through it myself. It is a beautiful thing to be in touch with yourself, be in tune with yourself, where you understand what you really want in a woman and what you're really capable of giving a woman. You know, you get to really learn what it is that you like, and you're better at identifying the stressors, right? You're better at identifying the red flags. You can see them. You're like, you know what? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for me. You don't even invest time in it because you know investing time, quality time in anybody is tricky. How many times have you started dating someone, started seeing someone that you didn't think a lot of as far as being that one, your main one, right? You start spending time, quality time, and next thing you know, shit, you're in love. How do you know you're in love? Because now you care about them calling you back. Now you care about where they are and who they're with. Now you care about their safety. Now you care about the life choices they make because your heart is invested. When your heart is not invested in it, you know, they don't call you back, cool, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it can be 2 days can go by, 2 months can go by, you don't hear from them. You pick right back up where you left off. But once you get that heart involved, all bets are off. That's why before you start spending quality time, when you realize that, okay, we had fun, oh, I liked it, that was cool. Okay, we did, wait a minute, before we do this again, let me start really evaluating, you know, how this thing is lining up, you know. Are we really compatible? You know, if I continue to see her, there's a chance that, you know, I'm gonna get really invested in this. And if I continue to see this guy, you know, women, you gotta ask yourself that, you know, there's a chance that I can get really invested in him. Even the one that you think ain't no way, you'll find yourself in love. Yeah, happens all the time. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.